Hey, hey, hey. So I wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit more about my post I posted earlier today about the compliments we give. I feel like as a society, we put way too much emphasis on appearance. So, granted, we all want to be able to look in the mirror and feel good and look good, right? Like what we see. I think that's important, not because of what anybody else thinks, but because how we view ourselves. So, who else on here loved the movie Shallow Hal? I loved it because I loved that it showed that what people have within is so much more important. It's what makes us so much more beautiful. Have you ever gotten to know someone that initially maybe you didn't find very attractive, but the more you got to know them, whether it was because of their sense of humor or personality or whatever it was, they then became more attractive to you? I feel like that is the stuff that matters. And yes, we might have initial attractions with people, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, how much weight we put on the appearance is what matters. And so I was just watching some reels today, some TikToks, and I just feel like it's so funny because there's this one that talks about like a husband, how you want a loyal husband who loves their kids, and it jokes at the end that, well, he doesn't have abs and he can't have abs if he's these other things. And while I don't necessarily believe that to be true, I found it very funny because we have this like ideal of what we want from another person, and I'm like, but I always have to tell people, I'm like, but what are you giving in return? So we have this list, right? I had a list before I got married. I had a list of things I wanted from a spouse, from my significant other, from my partner. And there are a few things that I was like, am I able to give that? So like, I wanted a guy that could play the piano. I myself can't play the piano. And so I was like, well, I can't make that a huge priority because that's something I don't have to give. I wanted someone who spoke another language. And I was like, that's again something I don't have to give. I don't have that to offer. So why is it something I'm expecting or hoping to get from someone else? And so those things were like side things, right? Like if they have this, that's great. But if they don't, it was not a make or break situation. But I would love to hear from you guys. What are compliments you give to others that aren't about appearances? So like I love to give compliments. And I'm guilty of it. I'll be like, oh my gosh, your hair is gorgeous. You have the most beautiful eyes. Like, I am guilty of giving compliments based on appearances. But the things I want for my kids, but especially my daughters, I feel like girls need it so much more, is I want them to have compliments outside of their appearance. That they're strong, that they're smart, that they're capable, that they're bold, that they're kind, that they're honest. Like I want those kinds of comments to become the norm. And so share with me, what are some comments you give or you would love to receive that have nothing to do with appearance? So hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.